Hey there, welcome to my channel. Whether you're new or returning, I just want to thank you for spending a few minutes of your day with me today. Today, I'm actually going to do a review of the Kayali Vacay in a Bottle set. So, I really hadn't planned on getting this set, honestly, because for one, vanilla rock sugar candy had just come out like maybe 2 months earlier. And then for this set, I'm like, only really two of the bottles, the notes in the bottles actually even spoke to me. So being forced to buy a whole set just to sniff on two kind of put me in a certain way. But I went ahead and decided to roll the dice and get it. I figured if all else fails, somebody will like all of these and want to buy them individually if I just hated them that much. Uh, a few things about Kayali. One, Kayali has a reputation for not having much longevity. What's really strange is that I actually don't have that problem. I have several Kayali fragrances and they all last like almost all day on me. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something about my specific body chemistry that it lasts for me. One other thing that I actually like about the Kayali fragrances is that they come in these really cute bottles. Like even the miniatures come in just really cute bottles instead of just like a long cylinder with a cap on it. So the first one that we're going to talk about is Maldives in a Bottle. This is Elaine Coco and number 20. I didn't know this, but apparently the numbers after each one is indicative of how many times I had to go back to the drawing board to refine the fragrance before they released it. So 20 times Maldives in a Bottle. The top notes are rosemary and lemon. The mid notes are ylang ylang and banana, and then the base note is coconut milk. So you definitely smell the rosemary and lemon at the top. And I didn't know what to think about rosemary in a fragrance because I don't think I have any fragrances that have any like herbs in them like that. So I didn't know what to think about it, but it actually is pretty nice. It's very refreshing. It isn't overpowering. It's really refreshing, and you can definitely smell the lemon at the top here. When it got into the mid notes, which is usually 20, 30 minutes into the spraying the fragrance, I really didn't get much banana. I got some langy lang. I didn't get much banana, but that's just what my nose picked up. And then the base note of coconut milk, I can definitely smell the creamy coconut milk after it dries down completely. Overall, I liked the fragrance. It isn't anything that I necessarily need to get a full bottle of, but it was fun to try, and I definitely will make use of it. What I will say about this one, it didn't last on my skin, which was mind blowing because normally Kayali lasts on my skin. It did not last. I would say maybe an hour later, I was like, okay, barely sniffing. Is this even where I sprayed it? So, yeah, just beware of that. It may be different for you, but for me, that's kind of what I experienced. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is the Capri in a Bottle. So it's Capri in a Bottle Lemon Sugar 14. This is one that so many people were raving about. So many people were going up for this one. And so I kind of got caught up in the hype. I actually like lemon. I like the candied lemon that's in Devotion. There's candied lemon in something else I like. It's escaping me for some reason. But I love the smell of lemon as long as it's a sweeter version, not like a very tart, sharp version. For this one, the top notes are lemon and sugar. The mid notes are raspberry and freesia. And then the bottom or base notes are vanilla and musk. So I I was okay with this one, but it fell flat for me. So when you spray it, top notes of sugar and lemon, you definitely get that sugared lemon at the top. It is very lemon forward, but not in a sharp, tart way, like I said before, but in a candy sugar kind of way. So that was nice. The mid is supposed to be freesia and raspberry. I didn't pick up on either one of those, honestly. Now I don't have the most, sharp nose in the galaxy or anything like that, but usually I can pick up on stuff at least here and there. The Frisian raspberry, I didn't pick up on either one of those. And then the base notes, vanilla and musk. I got vanilla and musk with a little bit of lemon lingering around, but full transparency, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes later, I couldn't smell anything. It was the lasting power of this one. I don't know if it's because it's citrusy, and I've heard the citrusy fragrances dissipate faster, but this had no staying power. I was actually really surprised it had no staying power. A lot of people like it. The other thing that I'll mention about fragrances in general, but especially Kayali fragrances, is the longer they sit and they just mature and marinate, they really do smell stronger, better. So that's the reason why I'm not going to sell any of these scents, because I'm not put off by any of them. It's just that some I like more than others. But I figure maybe 3 months, 6 months down the line, these might really hit. So I'm hanging on to them. But yeah, that's the Capri in a bottle lemon or Capri, Capri, Capri in a bottle, lemon sugar. All right. So the next one we are going to talk about is Marrakesh in a bottle, and it's 24. So it took them 24 tries. The top notes, oh, let me show it to you. It's the more orangey one. The top notes are orange blossom, pink pepper, bergamot. The middle notes are neroli and Turkish rose. And then the base notes is cedar. I will tell you out the gate, you get bergamot, orange blossom, and pink pepper. It hits you in the face. It's hard hitting. I didn't mind it, but it is very hard hitting. Once it moves into its middle note era, neroli and Turkish rose. I got neroli. I wasn't getting as much rose. I just smelled a lot of neroli. And then once it died down, cedar, heavy cedar. But I still feel like even in the dry down, I got the orange blossom and the bergamot to me still lingered. So most people on the internet who have done reviews on Marrakesh in a bottle say it's their least favorite. And to me, it's my absolute favorite. I wouldn't need a full bottle of it, but I would, do like a travel size to keep around because I really, really like it. It is just, I don't know, it smells like incense and, it just smells very inviting and sensual and all that other kind of stuff. So I really, really liked this one. Yeah, and for this one, no lie, Marrakesh in a bottle stayed with me for about 3 or 4 hours. I don't know what the deal is with these other ones, but Marrakesh stayed with me for about 3 or 4 hours. So I have no complaints about the longevity. And I really can't wait for this to deepen more because it's going to be my jam. So just know that most people, this was their least favorite. To me, it was my absolute favorite. So we're going to finish off with Maui in a bottle. So here it is. And it's 37. Maui in a bottle, sweet banana. So this is the one that a lot of people highly anticipated because of the top banana note. And you don't really find a lot of fragrances that have a very strong or forward banana note. So when people were hearing that these new fragrances coming out soon had banana notes, they were going like crazy. So I hate bananas. Absolutely hate them. I'm the person who makes banana pudding without the bananas. I don't mind banana flavor, banana hints so much, but actual bananas, oh my goodness. I actually had a friend I used to work with. She knew how much I despise bananas and especially banana peels. And she would purposely come put a banana peel in my in my trash when I wasn't looking. And next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God, what does that smell? So I wasn't like uber excited about this, but I wanted to give it a try, just like everything else. So the top notes are banana and pear. The middle notes are coconut and jasmine. And then the base notes are vanilla and sandalwood. Let me tell you, it is very banana forward out the gate. It is like banana. The middle notes are coconut and jasmine. I do get the coconut. I do get the jasmine as well. So I think it moved into that middle note very gracefully. And then the base notes are vanilla and sandalwood. I do get lots of vanilla, not as much sandalwood, at least not the way I usually think of sandalwood. So this was to me, a really well blended fragrance. And it's not my favorite, maybe because banana isn't really my jam, but I do like it. It wasn't my absolute favorite, but if you like bananas, either the fragrance of banana or even just bananas themselves, I think you will really like this because it is so banana forward, and that banana note lingers for just a bit with the base notes after it dries down. This gave me about 2 hours of longevity. So in the middle of at least this collection, still not great. Yeah, I'm not sure. So let me go ahead and rank in order the ones that I liked. So Marrakesh in the bottle, to me, front runner, no doubt about it. Maldives in a bottle, I think is a nice second. A close third to the second is Maui in a bottle to me. And then way back a lap behind is the Capri in a bottle. So that's how I would rank them. I suggest there are lots of people who are reselling individual bottles because maybe they liked one but didn't like the other one. So you can be on the lookout for some of those. The whole set was $100, so $25 each. I saw people selling them for like $30. I actually saw one that went for $20, which I was like, but that's less than what you paid for it. But then I think if you know you're not going to use it, why not sell it? You might as well get some money back. So I don't plan on selling mine. So I thought about it before, but I'm like, let me see if these deepen and I actually, am more drawn to them as time goes on. So I'm not going to sell them, at least not now. Um, I heard that although originally this was supposed to be a not collector, but just a limited edition set. That's what I meant. That there is some talk about bringing full bottles in these, which I think is a great idea. Like, why tease somebody and then not make it available for people to buy fully? But then on the same token, it's like, well, if you make it limited edition, people will feel like if they don't get it, then they'll never get it. And so people will like clamor to get it. So I don't know how I feel about that, but marketing business at its best. So can't really complain about that. Anyway, that was my Kayali Vacay in a bottle review. Hopefully you found it interesting, entertaining, informative, whatever the case may be. I'm a Kayali fan. These were not necessarily my faves, but I am a Kayali fan. So you're not going to find me talking trash about Kayali. Some very constructive criticism for sure, but not talking trash about Kayali and Mona. So anyway, if you have any comment suggestions or you just want to say hello, you know to do it below. But otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye.